Have you ever told yourself, just one more bet, if I lose, I'll double it next time? That's how it always starts. It begins with the illusion of control. This dangerous belief that luck somehow owes you something, that you can force a win just by raising the stakes. It feels like a strategy, a logical plan to recoup your losses. But it's a trap, one of the oldest and most destructive in the world of gambling. You lose once, then twice, and suddenly, the only way out feels like going deeper in. The numbers get bigger. The anxiety tightens in your chest, but you push it down. You tell yourself, this is the only path back to evil. This double or nothing mindset isn't about logic anymore, is it? It's about desperation disguised as hope. It's a whisper that says, this next one will fix everything. But it never does. It only digs the hole deeper. To understand why this happens, we have to look at how a gambler's brain works. It runs on dopamine. A win doesn't just give you money, it gives you a chemical high, a rush of euphoria that makes you feel powerful, invincible. But the loss creates a different feeling, a profound hunger. When you double the next bet, you're not just chasing money anymore. You're chasing relief from the sting of regret, relief from the sharp pain of losing. You're trying to erase the mistake, to undo the past with a bigger risk in the future. And here's the paradox. Each time you double down after a loss, your brain starts to build a powerful and dangerous connection. It links extreme risk with redemption. You begin to genuinely believe that the only way to make the pain and anxiety stop is to gamble more, to risk more. This is how addiction hides in plain sight. It puts on the mask of strategy, of a calculated system. You convince yourself you're being smart. But in reality, you're feeding a compulsion that's growing stronger with every bet. It's no longer a game of chance. It's a cycle of emotional self-medication. Sometimes, you win. And that, terrifyingly, is the most dangerous moment of all. Because that one win validates the entire destructive cycle. It proves the lie. It screams at your brain. See, I told you it works. That single victory erases the memory of all the losses that came before it. It gives you a false sense of mastery over a system that is, by its very nature, random and uncontrollable. So you do it again, and again, and again, until one day, you have a sobering realization. You've stopped gambling to win. You're now gambling simply because you don't know how to stop. The goal is no longer victory. It's just continuing the chase. By the time most gamblers finally quit, it's not because they lost money. Money is just a scorecard. It's because they lost themselves. They lost their confidence, their peace of mind, their ability to find joy in the simple, real things of life. A conversation, a walk in the park, a meal with family. Nothing feels exciting anymore unless it spins, flashes, or promises a jackpot. That is the real, hidden cost of double or nothing. It destroys your internal sense of balance. It erodes your ability to feel enough. And when you can't feel enough, you'll keep betting, keep chasing, even when there's absolutely nothing left on the table to lose. If you're watching this, maybe you're still telling yourself you can stop whenever you want, that you're different, that you have it under control. But here is the hard truth. You cannot outsmart a system that was built from the ground up to exploit human emotions. The flashing lights, the near misses, the illusion of patenzits, all designed to keep you hooked. The moment you try to get even with the house, you've already lost. The game is no longer about winning money. It's about the house winning your focus, your time, and your peace. The only way to win is to stop playing the game. Not tomorrow, not after one last bet to get your money back. Now, letting go doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are strong enough to see through the illusion. It means you've chosen yourself over the false promise of a jackpot. And when you do that, when you finally step away, you realize you don't need double or nothing. You just need peace. You just need to be whole again. If you or someone you know is struggling, please know that help is available. You don't have to face this alone. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing for more content on overcoming life's challenges.